I wanted to talk about elevating your mindset. I had someone ask me this question here, right? And I want to touch on this because I think this is a big thing that happens to us as we're growing, as we're learning, as we are learning to become whatever it is that we're trying to become. We still need a mindset of growth and elevation. And sometimes what happens is that we get defeated by our own negative self talk, by our own self sabotaging ways. And we don't want to keep moving that way because we do want to defeat our own inner critic, right? So I want to just give a few touch points on how you can begin to truly elevate your mind, quiet the inner critic, dissipate the self sabotaging mindset, and really dive into making sure that you're doing the work and you're working on yourself every day despite how you might feel.
take it away, feeling too good to me.
I think one of the biggest things that we could do for ourselves when it comes to progression and progressing in life and making sure that we continue and do our best to defeat the inner critic is to celebrate small wins. The small wins reinforce positive behavior. It reinforces that motivation. And it also excels that discipline that we need in order to keep going. Like we think that everything has to be big and we have to do this and we have to do this in such a short amount of time. But if you just list out the small things, the small steps that is taking you to get to where you are, and realize that, oh, wow, I did that, and celebrate that, it will motivate you to keep going. Every step is a step towards the bigger picture. Every small win creates a big win. You can't have the big steps without small steps, and you can't have the big wins without small ones. So celebrate those small ones. Celebrate your now moments and stop beating yourself up because you are looking at someone else's progress. You don't know what they deal with. You don't know where they started from. You only see them in the now. Someone is also looking at you and saying, wow, they really are doing the damn thing. Not realizing that they don't know where you started from. They don't know what you're going through. When it comes to elevating your mind, you always want to have a growth mindset. Staying in that positive mind frame as long as you can, right? Because a growth mindset looks at challenges as opportunity for growth, looks at challenges as opportunity to excel. A growth mindset views setbacks as an opportunity to learn. So we have to learn to look at things in a different perspective than what the world would see it as. You have to truly avoid the negative self talk. That negative self talk is not going to get you anywhere, but more negative thoughts. Understanding that we don't come here knowing everything. Skills and resilience is built by our desire to keep going. So if you look at every opportunity, every setback, every challenge as a learning curve, that's also an elevation for you. One thing about elevating your mindset is that you have to be self aware. That means you have to identify your limiting beliefs, knowing when there's moments when you are about to enter a space within that is not healthy for you. Like, we always feel those moments coming on when we're like, okay, I'm starting not to feel my best. I don't like feeling like this. How can I get myself out of it? We sense when that is starting, right? So when you are aware of it, create techniques that will take you out of it. If you're starting to feel that way, stop what you're doing. Maybe take a walk. Maybe do 10 jumping jacks. Maybe listen to some music. Maybe start cleaning. Do something that will get you right back into that space of positive thinking. Do something outside of what you're attempting to accomplish. That way, your mind isn't overwhelmed or overstimulated by certain goals that you've set for yourself. Take yourself away from it for a while and do something else. Maybe you need to take a nap. It's things as simple as that. And also seek positive avenues, YouTube videos, maybe a positive community. There's other people feeling and going through the same thing that you're going through are feeling. Or there are people who are trying to also elevate their mindset as well. You're not in this alone, even though you feel like you're alone. There are other people having the same experience. Get rid of relationships that are not elevating you in a positive way. It's okay to let people go, especially when they're not healthy for the goals that you've set for yourself in your life. And I don't care who they are. Don't make excuses of, oh, this is my sister, this is my brother, this is my cousin, this is my mom, this is my grandma. They've been in my life for 20 years, type of thing. It does not matter. You are allowed to grow. And sometimes your growth means that you have to release the people that are keeping you stagnant. The elevation of your mind will at times mean that you have to release those that are closest to you. And it's not them, it's for the betterment of you. So you have two choices. You can take the steps to grow, continue to grow, or you can remain stagnant and be like everyone else that's around you who doesn't want to grow. The choice is always yours. You just have to choose wisely. One thing about life is that it gives you choices, but you always have to choose the choices that are going to elevate you for the future. And a lot of times we know the difference, and sometimes choices can be hard, but you also have to, once again, stand on business on the choice that you make and take accountability for it. So happy elevation. I hope that these help, and I'll see you on the next video.